It feels like the world of artificial intelligence is evolving at an almost dizzying pace, doesn't it? Every time you turn around, there's a new headline, a new application. And honestly, it can feel like information overload trying to keep up.
It absolutely can, yeah. The speed of innovation in AI is quite remarkable, and it's understandable to feel overwhelmed by just the sheer volume of news and developments. That's why taking a focused look, at specific periods and trends can be so valuable to truly grasp what's happening.
Agreed. And that's precisely the aim of the deep dive. We take a complex area, sift through the extensive research, and extract the core insights, the crucial pieces of knowledge that give you a real understanding of the subject. No unnecessary hype or impenetrable jargon, just the information that will genuinely bring you up to speed.
Today, we're doing just that by focusing on a particularly interesting moment in AI's trajectory. The Chinese artificial intelligence application market in 2019. Our exploration is primarily based on two comprehensive reports. One from Analysis, the 2019 China Artificial Intelligence Application Market Analysis, and one from iResearch, their 2019 China Artificial Intelligence Industry Research Report.
Right. So think of this as your direct route to understanding the state of AI applications in China at that key time. Our goal is for you to come away with a clear sense of the major trends, the most significant applications being developed, and the direction things were heading, all without needing an advanced degree in computer science.
And it's important to appreciate the depth of analysis in that analysis report. They really went far beyond just surface observations. Their findings were supported by, well, a diverse range of data, academic research, patents, talent trends, commercial data, and valuable perspectives from interviews with leading AI researchers and industry pros.
And here's something really interesting. Analysis also leveraged their vast user behavior data, looking at how over 99.9% of active apps were being used at the time. That's incredible. That provides a truly comprehensive and granular view of the application landscape. Okay, so with this detailed foundation, let's get into it. What were the main factors propelling AI application growth in China back in 2019, according to these reports?
So the analysis report identifies four primary drivers. First, a strong push from government policy. AI had become a national strategic priority. It was consistently featured in government work reports for the 3 years leading up to 2019. This high-level government endorsement created a, very supportive environment for AI development and adoption.
That makes perfect sense, yeah. When a government throws its weight behind a sector, it can really accelerate things. What was the second key factor?
The second was a significant influx of investment. By 2019, investment in the AI sector was maturing, kind of moving into later stage funding rounds. The largest amounts of capital were directed towards foundational technologies, the building blocks of AI, and also autonomous driving and AIoT, the AI Internet of Things.
Right, AIoT. So investors were making substantial bets on the core tech and some of the really big potential applications. Where did the technology itself stand at that point? Was it ready?
That's the third crucial driver. Technological maturity. The core AI technologies like voice recognition and machine vision were reaching a level of sophistication where they could be practically applied. The report highlights some impressive accuracy rates, actually. For example, voice recognition achieved over 97% accuracy.
97%, wow.
Yeah, and even more impressively, over 90% in understanding the intent behind the speech. Facial recognition was exceeding 99.5% accuracy. And license plate recognition was even higher, over 99.7%. Action and behavior recognition, a bit lower, but still reached a significant 83%. This level of accuracy, especially voice recognition hitting over 97%, moved it beyond novelty, right, into practical use cases like voice assistance, transcription, stuff we started seeing gain traction.
Those are remarkable figures. It sounds like the underlying algorithms were really becoming effective. What about the related technologies needed, to support these apps?
Exactly. And the integration of other emerging tech was accelerating. Things like augmented reality, edge computing, and the anticipation of widespread 5G networks, they were all contributing factors. In terms of AI-specific hardware, chips like GPUs, FPGAs, ASICs, they were relatively mature.
Okay, can you quickly break those down? GPU, FPGA.
Sure. GPUs, originally for graphics, turned out great for AI's parallel computations. FPGAs offer flexibility. ASICs are custom-built for specific AI tasks, so they're super efficient. Neuromorphic chips, those are inspired by the human brain, aiming for more power-efficient AI. They were still in the lab back then, early research. One challenge noted at the time, though, was the cost of edge computing. The ecosystem was still developing.
Okay, so we have policy support, significant investment, increasingly mature core tech, and supporting tech advancing. What was the fourth piece of this growth equation?
The fourth driver was growing public attention and understanding. There was an increasing awareness among the general public about the potential value and applications of AI. This growing societal acceptance, even in its early stages, helped create a more receptive market for AI-powered solutions.
It really does sound like all the elements were aligning for substantial growth. The analysis report also discusses an AI technology maturity curve. Where did different AI technologies fall on that curve around 2019?
Right. The curve spans a pretty long period, from 2006 to a projected maturity in 2035 and beyond. In that 2018-2019 timeframe, which the report called the trough of disillusionment, or maybe the end of a bubble period for some tech.
The trough of disillusionment, huh? Classic.
Exactly. That's where we saw things like machine vision, predictive analysis, intelligent voice. These technologies had seen the initial hype and were now facing the practical challenges of real-world implementation, proving their actual value.
Okay, so what were the key challenges then in that trough? And what signaled they were moving out?
Well, the challenges often involve going from a proof of concept to something robust, scalable, and crucially cost-effective. Signs of moving out would be, wider adoption in real applications, a clear return on investment, and more standardized tools and platforms becoming available.
Makes sense. So what technologies were maybe further along that curve or still in earlier stages?
Further along, heading towards what they call the climbing period from 2019 to 2035, were things like augmented reality, the early stages of 5G rollout, and edge computing. Still in the earlier nurturing period, this is before the 2018 bubble, were concepts like knowledge graphs and the very initial research into brain-inspired neuromorphic chips. The report projected many of these would reach full maturity way out, beyond 2035, showing that long-term view.
It's interesting to see that long-range outlook even back then. Now, you mentioned significant investment. Can we get a clearer picture of where that capital was actually going in the first half of 2019?
Certainly. The analysis report breaks it down in RMB. The leading category was basic technology, attracting a substantial 28.24 billion. That's likely fundamental AI infrastructure, foundational research. Autonomous driving followed closely with 21.05 billion, and then AIoT, that combination of AI and the Internet of Things.
Right, smart connected devices generating data, AI analyzing it.
Exactly. That received 19.93 billion, so those top three clearly grabbed most of the investment.
Those are considerable sums. Were there specific companies getting these big investments?
Yes, the report highlights several. Megvai, known for its AIoT and computer vision, they secured a massive $750 million Series D round.
Wow.
In autonomous driving, Horizon Robotics, they make AI chips for vehicles, raised $600 million in their B round. Pony.ai, also self-driving tech, got a $50 million strategic investment. Others like E2 Technology and visual recognition, cloud mines and robotics, even online education platforms like Zuibang saw significant funding. It really shows the diverse range of AI areas attracting major capital.
It really paints a picture of a vibrant, well-funded AI ecosystem in China then.
Yeah.
You touched on AIoT. The report seems to give significant attention to this AI plus IoT model, especially with the 5G coming online. Why was this combo so important?
Well, the AI plus IoT model was seen as pivotal. 2019 marked the start of commercial 5G rollout in China, and that promised a dramatic increase in the number of connected devices, just everywhere. This proliferation of sensors and devices capable of collecting data and taking action provided the raw material and the means for AI's continued evolution. The report breaks it down into three layers: sensing acquisition, smart devices, sensors, transmission storage processing analysis, cloud, edge computing, and application execution, real-world AI apps.
So 5G is essentially the super-fast, low-latency network enabling all these smart devices to talk effectively with the AI brains in the cloud or at the edge.
Precisely. This enhanced connectivity expanded AI's potential to gather richer, more real-time data, process it faster, and control a wider array of actions in the physical world. The report emphasizes how this deep integration was expected to fuel advancements across loads of sectors: entertainment, education, retail, healthcare, manufacturing, transport, agriculture, you name it.
Okay, so the tech infrastructure was advancing rapidly. What about the companies? The report mentions a shift in the types of market players. What changes were happening?
Yeah, there was a clear trend. A move away from tech providers just offering core AI algorithms and platforms towards direct solution providers. We saw the rise of vertical-specific companies developing ready-to-deploy, off-the-shelf products tailored for specific industry needs. This shift was largely driven by customers starting to understand the tangible business value AI could deliver. They were moving past the hype, looking for practical solutions.
So instead of just buying an algorithm, a company could buy, say, a complete AI security system or a smart factory solution designed for them.
Exactly. And this move towards complete, usable solutions was expected to really expand the market. As AI became less a futuristic concept and more a practical tool, more businesses became willing to invest in these ready-made solutions.
All this points to a very dynamic, expanding market. What were the actual figures, the overall market size in China for AI apps in 2019?
The analysis report projected the total market size for AI in China to hit 76 billion in 2019. That's a substantial growth rate, 34.8%. They also broke down the market share by application area. Intelligent robots were expected to be a big chunk, 20.2%, followed by intelligent security at 15.8% and intelligent finance at 13.7%. Autonomous driving also had a notable share at 9.9%, intelligent education at 4.6%, and then various other applications made up the rest, about 39%.
So intelligent robots and smart security were leading the pack in market share. That gives us a valuable overview. Now let's dive deeper into some specific application areas. The report details intelligent plus security. What were the key tech aspects there?
In Intelligent Plus Security, the main tech focus in 2019 was visual recognition, computer vision algorithms integrated with security hardware like cameras. There was also growing anticipation for edge computing processing data closer to the source and 3D structured light tech for better depth perception and security.
And how digitized was the security industry itself? That seems crucial for AI adoption.
It already had a relatively high level of digitization, mainly thanks to all the cameras already out there collecting data. Traditional security kind of paved the way. But the sheer volume of video data created challenges high bandwidth, needs, significant storage costs, especially for large-scale analysis.
Where were these AI-powered security solutions being used most?
The most mature applications were in the government sector, public safety surveillance initiatives. But 2019 was expected to be a period of accelerated adoption in commercial settings too. Think business parks, construction sites, retail, as businesses saw the practical security benefits.
What drove that commercial adoption? And what was the market size for intelligent security?
Interestingly, because smart security was an early AI success story, it got less media hype by 2019 compared to newer areas. But that also showed maturity. Customers were increasingly aware of the real value AI brought to security. The projected market size for intelligent security in 2019 was $12.3 billion. The market structure itself was quite fragmented, though. Traditional security companies, AI specialists, startups, all competing, and the overall AI penetration rate in security was still low, under 2%, suggesting huge potential for growth as AI got more deeply embedded.
The report also mentions a shift in smart security architecture, moving from mainly cloud-based processing to more intelligence at the edge. What's the significance of that?
Yeah, the architecture was definitely evolving. Initially, a lot of the heavy AI processing, like facial recognition, happened in the cloud. But there was a growing trend to embed more intelligence directly into edge devices, smart cameras, on-site units. This was driven by the need for faster processing, lower latency critical for real-time security alerts and responses. The report outlines 3 main facial recognition deployment models: front-end stream comparison, front-end capture comparison, front-end comparison presentation, each with trade-offs in speed, complexity, cost. The move towards more front-end processing was expected to help lower overall system costs as embedded processing improved. And notably, big internet and cloud companies were also entering the market, heating up competition.
Sounds dynamic and increasingly sophisticated. What were the main challenges or bottlenecks for the smart security market back then?
A big one was the high cost of upstream components, especially specialized AI chips. Because the market was so fragmented, border control, campus safety, etc., it was hard for vendors to get economies of scale in buying hardware and negotiate better chip prices. This high cost, plus the fragmentation, hindered broader adoption and driving down solution costs. The report also noted that the level of intelligence in many security apps was still relatively basic, meaning lots of room for more sophisticated AI capabilities down the line.
Okay, let's move to another key area. Intelligent plus home. The smart home. What were the core technologies here?
In the smart home, the main technologies were machine vision, letting smart cameras recognize users, for example, and intelligent voice assistants, acting as the central control interface. The report also anticipated a growing role for VR and AR in home entertainment and maybe other interactive home uses. Integrating AI effectively with all the home hardware speakers, appliances, lights required solid manufacturing and supply chain coordination.
How digitized was the average home in 2019? Setting the stage for smart home tech.
The smart home sector benefited a lot from the high digital penetration already driven by mobile internet and connected devices. This digital foundation meant vast amounts of user data had already been accumulated, which could potentially be used to train and personalize smart home AI systems, making them more intuitive.
But how mature were the actual smart home applications? Were homes becoming truly intelligent?
Well, while there were definitely more connected smart devices available, the actual level of AI integration and intelligence within those devices was still relatively low in 2019. The report pointed out significant room for growth in areas like smart speakers, smart security cameras, robot vacuums with better navigation, and VR entertainment.
What drove consumer adoption? And what was the market size like?
The initial intense media buzz around smart speakers was cooling a bit by 2019, but that also shifted consumer expectations. Users wanted more innovative, genuinely useful products beyond just basic voice control. The projected smart speaker shipment volume in China for 2019 was huge, though 135 million units. That shows they were a key entry point. The market structure was getting very competitive, major tech companies battling over speakers. VRR for home entertainment was also seeing rapid growth and interest, but the overall intelligence rate in connected homes was still low, projected only around 4% by 2022. The report expected a new wave of growth, moving beyond just speakers to smart cameras, smart locks, better home entertainment. The number of connected devices was rising fast, but the actual AI embedded was still early stage, less than 2% in 2019.
Sounds like a big battle underway to become the central control hub for the smart home. Who are the main contenders?
Absolutely. Intense competition to be that primary interface. Voice recognition tech was playing a huge role in reshaping how users interacted with their smart environments. The report listed the top 10 connected home device brands by user scale in June 2019, included big players like Xiaomi's Mi Home ecosystem, 360 smart camera for security, others focused on connectivity. Xiaomi was specifically called out as a leader because of its comprehensive, interconnected ecosystem of devices that worked well together.
Okay, let's switch gears. Intelligent plus healthcare. This seems like an area with immense potential for AI. What was the status in 2019?
In smart healthcare, yeah, the maturity varied quite a bit. Image recognition for medical diagnosis was developing rapidly. But because it's healthcare, right, critical applications impacting patients, these technologies faced much longer testing periods, tougher regulatory approval processes compared to other industries.
How digitized was healthcare in China then? That seems vital for implementing AI effectively.
The level of digitization was improving, especially with wider adoption and standardization of electronic medical records, EMRs. This growing digital patient data, while still facing challenges like interoperability and quality, was providing the essential data sets needed to train and deploy AI in healthcare.
What were the main types of AI applications gaining traction in healthcare back then?
The most mature and actively developed were primarily focused on assisting medical professionals. Things like medical image recognition to help radiologists spot anomalies in scans, X-rays, CTs, and auxiliary diagnosis systems, giving doctors additional insights for diagnostic decisions. AI was also being explored to improve the efficiency of drug R&D, which is traditionally super time-consuming and expensive.
What were the main drivers for AI adoption in healthcare in China during this time?
Several key environmental drivers. A big one was the shortage and uneven distribution of qualified medical resources across China, especially urban versus rural. AI was seen as a potential way to help bridge those gaps, improve efficiency, make expert knowledge more accessible. Healthcare also attracted a lot of media and VC attention. Significant funding flowed into smart healthcare startups in the first half of 2019, showing strong belief in the potential. Plus, the sheer size of the comprehensive hospital market in China in 2018, estimated at a massive 2.4 trillion, just highlighted the enormous potential market.
What did the market structure look like? Were clear leaders emerging?
The market structure was still pretty low concentration. Most companies involved were tech-focused, often lacking deep industry expertise or strong partnerships with existing healthcare institutions. There was a need for more guiding case studies, successful large-scale deployments to really prove the practical value and ROI of AI in healthcare.
The report mentions an acceleration in medical image recognition and auxiliary diagnosis. What contributed to that progress?
That acceleration was mainly fueled by getting access to more, higher quality, standardized medical data from those growing EHR systems. The report outlines the typical data flow: collect historical training data, images, records, train diagnostic models using machine learning, then critically calibrate these models with real-world patient data, and finally, apply the validated models in clinical settings to assist doctors.
What was the long-term vision for smart healthcare's impact, beyond just better diagnoses?
The broader vision went further. It aimed to significantly cut overall social medical costs by improving efficiency, preventing errors, and to promote more value-based healthcare focusing on improving patient outcomes. This transformation was expected to benefit everyone: patients, more personalized care; doctors, better decision support; product suppliers, new markets; and payers like insurance and government, cost optimization, better population health.
Let's turn now to intelligent plus education. How was AI being applied in education in China in 2019?
In smart education, again, maturity varied. Image and voice recognition were getting more mature, used for things like automated grading, analyzing student pronunciation, but more advanced concepts like adaptive learning, personalizing the learning experience based on individual student needs, that was still in the relatively early nurturing stage.
How digitized was the education industry already? The digital infrastructure would likely influence AI integration.
Education inherently has a significant digital component, right? Collecting data on institutions, teachers, students. This existing digitization provided a foundation to integrate AI technologies more easily.
What were the main ways AI was being used in education at that time?
The main applications in 2019 were largely focused on helping educators be more efficient with routine tasks: automating grading of objective assignments, generating personalized practice questions, providing basic feedback. But deeper structural changes to the education model driven by AI, like truly personalized adaptive learning paths, AI-driven curriculum design, those were still mostly conceptual or in pilot stages.
What were some unique drivers for AI in education, and what challenges did it face?
A key driver was the persistent challenge of uneven educational resource distribution, especially qualified teachers. AI was seen as a potential tool to help bridge those gaps. There was also policy support for integrating tech, including AI, into education. However, a big challenge was the relatively low acceptance and trust among parents, some educators, about AI's role in teaching. Concerns about AI teachers replacing human interaction. Plus, the report noted limits on market-sized data specifically for smart education and a shortage of people with expertise in both education and AI.
What did the market structure for smart education look like?
It was primarily driven by online education and training companies. They had large user bases and were actively exploring and implementing AI to enhance their offerings. But overall, AI penetration across the broader education sector, including traditional schools, was still relatively low compared to some other industries.
The report emphasizes AI's role in replacing and assisting educators. Can you elaborate on that vision?
The core idea was AI automating repetitive tasks, grading basic assignments, providing initial feedback. This would free up teachers' time to focus more on direct student interaction, personalized guidance, higher-level instruction needing human empathy and creativity. Similarly for students, AI systems could automate basic practice, provide immediate feedback, letting students learn at their own pace and focus where they need more help. Adaptive learning was highlighted as particularly transformative, shifting from a teacher-centered model to a more student-centered one, enabling truly personalized learning tailored to individual style, pace, and knowledge gaps.
Were any particular companies leading the charge for AI adoption in education?
Yes, the report listed the top 10 smart education companies by user scale in June 2019. Many were prominent online platforms like Onion Math, Zuyabang, which had huge user bases. These online companies, with access to vast student interaction data, were really the main drivers, implementing things like AI-powered homework correction and adaptive learning platforms.
Finally, let's discuss intelligent plus agriculture. This might seem less obvious for AI. What was the landscape like in 2019?
In smart agriculture, the tech landscape included maturing autonomous driving for farm machinery, increasing use of image recognition for crop health monitoring and pest identification, and expanding integration of remote sensing, drones, and IoT sensors to gather farm data.
How digitized was agriculture in China then? It strikes me as maybe lagging behind other sectors.
You're right, digitization was relatively low compared to many others. A general lack of digital touchpoints and data infrastructure across the value chain: planting, harvesting, distribution. But there was growing recognition of the need for data standardization and better digital infrastructure as a foundation for adopting tech like AI.
What kinds of AI applications were starting to emerge in agriculture?
Early applications were mainly concentrated in areas like autonomous agricultural machinery, self-driving tractors, harvesters, and yield prediction using data on weather, soil, crop health. There was also recognized potential for AI in later stages like food processing and transportation logistics.
What were the main drivers pushing AI into agriculture in China?
The main environmental driver was the overarching Intelligent Plus strategy from the government. This aimed to encourage integrating intelligent tech, including AI, across various traditional industries, with agriculture being a key area for modernization and efficiency improvements.
What did the market structure for smart agriculture look like, and were there unique challenges?
The market structure was quite fragmented. A mix of specialized AI agtech companies, large internet companies like JD and Baidu starting to explore it, and traditional farm machinery makers integrating AI. Many solutions were localized, addressing specific problems in certain regions or subsectors. While 2019 saw some early benchmark companies and case studies emerge, a significant challenge was the generally lower level of education and digital literacy among agricultural practitioners, a barrier to using complex AI tools. The report also highlighted that many AI apps in agriculture were still fragmented, addressing single points rather than offering comprehensive solutions. While there was potential to transfer AI successes from other sectors, the core bottlenecks of low digitization and lack of comprehensive, high-quality data remain significant.
The report mentions a tech evolution in Chinese agriculture. Mechanization to internetization now, AI. Can you elaborate?
Absolutely. Chinese agriculture had already gone through mechanization for efficiency. Then internetization, using internet tech for e-commerce, supply chain improvements. AI represented the next stage. Applications emerged in production, precise crop monitoring via AI image analysis, autonomous machinery, AI pest disease ID, and also post-production product traceability, quality control using AI. Key drivers were internet companies bringing tech expertise, specialized AI egg companies, and traditional machinery makers adapting. The trend was towards a more holistic, full industry chain AI application, moving beyond localized fixes to comprehensive smart agriculture. Developing mid-level platforms to integrate agricultural business and data was seen as crucial. The report gave examples like JD using facial recognition for pig farming, tracking health growth, and Mifei technology using AI image recognition for early pest detection. Diverse applications were starting. It also put things in perspective. While finance, auto, smart home were entering monetization, agriculture was still in an earlier cultivation phase for AI adoption, reflecting its unique challenges.
That provides a really insightful overview of the AI application landscape across key sectors in China in 2019. The analysis report also includes analysis of some representative Chinese AI vendors. Let's get into those. It presents a 2019 China AI industry ecosystem map. What are the primary layers this map outlines?
Right, the ecosystem map gives a structured view. At the base is the underlying hardware layer. AI chip makers, sensor providers, LiDAR cameras, visual sensing tech. Above that is the general AI technology and platforms layer. Companies specializing in core AI like computer vision, voice processing, NLP, machine learning, knowledge graphs, cloud AI platforms, AI operating systems. Finally, at the top are the application areas, showing how these foundational techs are applied across industries, smart homes, service robots, finance, security, education, many others. It illustrates how the different layers connect, how fundamental AI capabilities become practical industry solutions.
Let's start with a major player highlighted, Baidu. How did analysis position Baidu in the Chinese AI ecosystem?
The report positions Baidu as a leading comprehensive AI company in China. It emphasizes their platform plus ecosystem strategy, aiming to foster and drive widespread AI adoption. Baidu had built a broad, deep tech infrastructure spanning cloud-edge chip foundations up through core AI tech applications and cultivating a robust ecosystem of partners and developers.
What were Baidu's core AI strengths highlighted in the analysis report?
The report pointed to three key pillars. First, their self-developed deep learning platform, Paddle, a fundamental framework for AI development. Second, their significant investment in self-designed, mass-producible AI chips, giving them a hardware advantage. And third, their vast repository of data content, crucial for training and refining their AI models.
The scale of Baidu's AI open platform sounds enormous. What kind of reach did it have then?
Indeed. The Baidu AI Open Platform reportedly had the highest daily call volume among similar platforms in China, showing extensive use. It offered over 210 distinct AI capabilities to developers, was getting over 440 billion daily API calls, and had 1.3 million registered developers. Those numbers really underscore Baidu's role in democratizing AI tech access and enabling integration.
And how is Baidu using these strengths in their open platform to drive real-world AI adoption?
Their strategy involved actively forging collaborations with companies across traditional industries. The report specifically highlighted their strong focus on the automotive industry via their Apollo open platform for autonomous driving, and also their growing involvement in applying AI in manufacturing and agriculture, showing intent to transform key economic sectors.
Another interesting company profile is DeepLook. They seem to have a very specific tech focus. What sets them apart?
DeepLook is introduced as a leading domestic machine vision company, specializing specifically in 3D machine vision. What distinguishes them is their pure 3D approach from their own hardware development through algorithms to end-user apps. They had a strong emphasis on solutions for security, border control, finance, and smart homes.
So they're not just software, they're heavily involved in specialized hardware too.
Correct. They developed an integrated product matrix, their proprietary 3D vision hardware, and the software designed to work seamlessly with it. The report also emphasizes their strong R&D team. 62% of their 140-plus employees were in R&D, grads from top universities, researchers with advanced degrees. They also held a significant number of patents in 3D vision tech at the time.
What were some of DeepLook's key technical advantages highlighted in the report?
They were recognized for technical leadership in critical areas of depth perception and 3D vision, including high accuracy and depth measurement reportedly within 5 mm at 5 meters, 1080p resolution. They also boasted high-precision real-time 3D reconstruction 1.4 mm accuracy at 40 fps on mobile. Plus, they claimed a very low error rate in their visual recognition algorithms, indicating high reliability.
How is DeepLook translating these impressive technical capabilities into practical products for their target industries?
DeepLook had a comprehensive cloud edge chip product strategy, aiming to deliver directly available off-the-shelf products. They had significant experience in large-scale security projects, including critical deployments like the Guangdong, Hong Kong, Macau, Greater Bay Area, and for Beijing public security, reportedly with high effective alarm rates. They were also expanding into finance, remote facial recognition authentication, and smart homes, providing their 3D facial recognition algorithm SDK to smart lock and chip makers for secure access. The report mentioned their one-stop combat platform, Sentinel, FireEye products, and various hardware software for 3D facial recognition and identity verification.
Another company profiled is Soning, a major player in retail. How are they leveraging AI?
Soning was strategically focused on building a comprehensive smart retail platform. The goal was intelligent ecosystem management and optimization across their entire retail value chain. Their Soning smart retail system integrated procurement, warehousing, logistics, finance, order management into one platform, connecting suppliers and consumers.
Where specifically within this vast retail ecosystem was AI being applied?
The report highlights the significant data flow within Soning's system and how AI was strategically applied for optimization. Things like intelligent inventory allocation based on predicted demand, sophisticated sales forecasting, AI-driven selection of optimal promotions, and intelligent route planning and management for their logistics network.
Suning has a long history as a traditional retailer. How did they transition towards this smart retail model incorporating AI?
Suning had indeed undergone a significant transformation from traditional appliance stores through the rise of internet retail into this smart retail era. The report noted their substantial base of monthly active users on digital platforms, 57.2 million, indicating a strong online presence to build on for AI-powered experiences.
What kind of tangible value was this AI-driven smart retail platform bringing to Suning's business?
The platform was seen as critical for enabling more intelligent, personalized consumption scenarios for customers, and significantly optimizing their internal marketing, logistics, and overall supply chain efficiency. Importantly, the report specifically highlighted how Suning's renovations of physical stores, adding experiential elements using data insights, and precise marketing via data products demonstrably improved offline retail efficiency. It even provided data showing substantial year-over-year growth in sales revenue and average sales efficiency per square meter for their stores. Their strategies included upgrading physical stores, like adding entertainment education to Suning Red Baby stores, and using data-driven marketing products, 1,000-mile sound transmission for precise targeting and better sales conversion.
The final vendor we'll discuss from analysis is Shiau Intelligent. Their focus seems different. What's their specialty?
Shiau Intelligent is described as a big data-based intelligent decision-making platform provider. Their core tech layer focuses on image perception, calibration recognition, which they then apply in their application layer for solutions like smart construction sites, intelligent parks, and comprehensive AIoT platforms.
So their primary focus is leveraging AI and IoT for B2B enterprise clients, implementing solutions in specific real-world settings.
Exactly. Primary emphasis on deep AI plus IoT integration for B2B, with a strong focus on practical implementation and results in operational scenarios. The report mentions their proprietary machine vision tech and strong talent pool from renowned institutions. It also outlines their development timeline, funding rounds, launch of cloud communication, and AI visual products. They even provided revenue profit projections for 2018-2019.
What kind of value proposition were they offering enterprise clients?
Their core value prop centered on delivering significant improvements in personnel management efficiency, achieving substantial labor cost savings through automation and intelligent resource allocation, enhancing overall service quality via AI-driven insights and automation, and ultimately increasing the value derived from analyzing operational data. The report also highlighted their strategic collaboration with Beijing Institute of Technology for Talent and Tech Support.
Can you give specific examples of their tech applied in smart construction sites and intelligent parks?
For smart construction sites, Shiau offered a unified visual safety management solution. It leveraged IoT devices, cameras, sensors, and AI behavior recognition for early warnings of safety hazards or non-compliance. Their IPAS platform was crucial here, offering microservices and customizable modules that significantly cut development time for enterprises deploying these solutions. The report cited China Railway Third Bureau using their platform as an example. For intelligent parks, they were developing a comprehensive 5G-enabled IPAS platform to empower businesses within the park and facilitate seamless information collaboration. It offered application scenarios for property management, residents, shops, even government services within the park. A key advantage highlighted was allowing parks and enterprises to independently use the standardized platform capabilities, significantly lowering their IT development costs.
It's remarkable to see the diverse approaches and applications of AI pursued by these different companies in China in 2019. Now, looking ahead, the analysis report also outlined key trends for future AI development in China. What were the major themes?
Analysis pinpointed 3 key interconnected keywords shaping the future industrial development of intelligent plus X AI integration across sectors: data-driven, scene-centric, and technology fusion.
Okay, let's break those down. What does data-driven development mean here?
Data-driven refers to the exponential growth in data touchpoints from the expanding Internet of Everything. This surge in connectivity was accelerating digitization across more industries, moving beyond general apps to niche specialized areas. The fundamental principle: more high-quality data means better AI algorithms learn, adapt, and perform in the real world.
And the second trend, scene-centric development.
Scene-centric emphasizes that future AI application development would be increasingly driven by and deeply integrated with the specific needs and characteristics of real-world application scenarios. The report anticipated further widespread AI adoption in key sectors like finance, retail, manufacturing, education, agriculture, focusing on solutions that address concrete problems and deliver tangible value in those specific contexts.
Finally, the third keyword, technology fusion. What does this signify?
Technology fusion highlights the increasing importance of combining different advanced technologies to create synergistic value and unlock new possibilities for AI. This includes AI converging with edge computing, faster local processing, the high-speed, low-latency of 5G optimizing AI infrastructure, and the potential of emerging tech like neuromorphic chips leading to breakthroughs in AI algorithms and new types of AI apps.
The report also seems to outline stages in how industries adopt data-driven approaches. Can you walk us through those?
Yes, it presents a model with progressive stages. It starts with basic data collection, then establishing an initial online presence. Next is achieving a full online presence across core operations, followed by focusing on data management optimization, quality, accessibility. Subsequent stages involve initial AI implementation based on this data, then full-scale AI application across functions, and finally, digital expansion encompassing the entire supply chain. The report provides a timeline, 1998-2022, and examples. Finance, retail, content industries, early digital adopters were seen as further along the AI integration path than traditional sectors like manufacturing or agriculture in 2019.
This is like a maturity model for integrating data and then AI. Now, back to technology fusion. How specifically did the report see these different techs working together?
The report details their complementary roles. IoT devices are the sensory layer, collecting real-time, high-value data. Cloud AI provides the central infrastructure for storage, computation, complex decision-making. AI itself is the intelligence layer analyzing data, automating tasks, transforming production services. 5G's ultra-fast, low-latency connectivity is the crucial backbone optimizing the AI infrastructure, enabling seamless communication. And edge computing plays a vital role by processing data closer to the source, reducing costs, improving responsiveness for time-sensitive apps.
So it's not just powerful AI algorithms in isolation, it's the whole interconnected tech ecosystem working together.
Precisely. The report emphasizes AI's core strengths: processing unstructured info, analyzing massive data sets for patterns predictions. Formulating optimal strategies fundamentally require integrating a range of enabling tech: digital terminals, big data platforms, cloud computing, IoT, robotics, edge computing, all working in concert.
The report also touches on AI's increasing value proposition over time. How is that value expected to evolve?
The increasing value is projected to be driven by several factors converging. As the AI market expands, economies of scale will cut tech costs, making it more available beyond just large enterprises. Popularization of AI tools requiring less specialized expertise will lower entry barriers, accelerating adoption. This evolution is expected to extend AI's impact beyond automating repetitive tasks to augmenting human capabilities in more complex, even creative fields. The report also highlights potential future impact from neuromorphic chip R&D, possibly leading to breakthroughs in new AI algorithms mimicking the brain, maybe even paving the way for more advanced AI, expanding AI's value from efficiency to creativity and innovation.
The analysis report also briefly mentions an Intelligent Plus Development Index evaluation system. What was its purpose?
This index was designed as a framework to systematically assess AI tech development across various industry application scenarios. It evaluates progress on two primary dimensions: product maturity and industrial maturity. Product maturity considers things like tech maturity of deployed AI solutions, industry digitization level, and maturity of the specific application scene. Industrial maturity examines external environmental drivers facilitating adoption, current market size for AI solutions in that industry, and the competitive landscape structure. The report briefly overviews the weighting of indicators and evaluation methods used in this assessment framework.
That was a very insightful deep dive into the analysis report. Now let's shift focus to the second major source, the China Artificial Intelligence Industry Research Report 2019 from iResearch. What were some key initial observations or overarching points this report made about the AI landscape then?
The iResearch report also underscores AI's transformative potential, especially when integrated with other key tech like 5G, IoT, cloud computing. It highlights the rapid, significant growth of China's AI industry since 2010 and makes an interesting observation. The break-even cycle for AI companies seems shorter compared to previous tech trends, suggesting a potentially faster path to commercial viability.
That's certainly encouraging for the industry's health. What other significant shifts or trends did iResearch emphasize for 2019?
The report stresses a crucial shift in focus, moving away from just concentrating on fundamental AI algorithms towards a more comprehensive, applied approach combining tech advancements with deep understanding of specific business needs and forming key industry partnerships. The goal: fundamentally restructuring traditional industry value chains through deep, effective AI integration. iResearch positioned 2019 as the eve of widespread and deep integration of AI with traditional industries, suggesting a pivotal moment before more pervasive adoption.
So the emphasis really shifted to practical application and generating tangible real-world value. What overall market size did iResearch estimate for AI's impact empowering the real economy in China in 2019?
iResearch estimated the industry scale for AI's direct contribution to empowering the real economy in China in 2019 was around $57 billion. This figure highlights the growing, significant economic impact of applied AI across various sectors.
The iResearch report also mentions several different development paths for integrating AI into the real economy. What were some key paths?
They highlighted several important ones. AIoT, as we discussed, AI fused with IoT for intelligent connected devices. AI, PaaS AI capabilities offered as a platform service, often with cloud infrastructure, letting businesses easily use AI tools. And AI plus industrial internet, comprehensively integrating AI with broader industrial processes, networks, systems for automation, optimization, efficiency gains in manufacturing, etc. These represent various strategic approaches for embedding AI into different economic aspects.
Our research also analyzed AI applications across 10 traditional industries.
Right.
What were the key insights or themes from that analysis?
Their analysis covered a broad spectrum: security, finance, customer service, healthcare, retail, advertising, education, urban transport, manufacturing, agriculture. A major takeaway was the evolving relationship between AI tech providers and traditional businesses. By 2019, the dynamic shifted from AI companies just offering standalone tech to much greater active participation and deep integration of AI within core operations of these industries. This indicated a move towards rapid AI penetration and a more collaborative approach to leveraging AI for industry-specific transformations. The report promises more detail on specific scenarios, value generated, market sizes for these 10 industries later on.
Let's delve into AI's strategic significance as outlined by iResearch. How did they frame its overall importance?
iResearch frames AI as a fundamental core driver of the new global technological revolution, asserting its impact will profoundly reshape the economy, society, and the fabric of daily life. They emphasize its strategic importance for national competitiveness and economic growth globally, citing examples of national AI strategies from the US, EU, and China.
Beyond the economy, how did iResearch see AI influencing broader society and daily life?
They highlight AI's growing application in social governance, citing advanced video surveillance for public safety, smart robots in security roles, public security knowledge graphs for crime analysis. In daily life, they point to AI's increasing prevalence in smart homes, personal intelligent terminals, smartphones, wearables, and its expanding role in critical sectors like education, healthcare, transportation, promising more accessible, user-friendly services. The report also notes Premier Li Keqiang introducing the Intelligent Plus concept in the 2019 two sessions, emphasizing the national imperative for companies to leverage data and AI across value chains for intelligent upgrades. This included examples of AI transformation in new retail, intelligent R&D, smart manufacturing, smart agriculture, healthcare, education, underscoring the broad national focus. The report reiterates AI's significant commercial value, projecting that $57 billion contribution in 2019, with largest initial shares in security and finance and significant future potential in industrial, medical, educational applications.
Now, let's look at the players within the AI industry itself. According to iResearch, what did the overall landscape look like? Number and types of companies.
iResearch portrays a thriving, rapidly expanding AI ecosystem in China, over 2,000 companies identified as of 2018. The vast majority were concentrated in the application layer, focusing on integrating and deploying AI into specific industry solutions. They provide a detailed AI industry map categorizing companies across 3 layers: foundational AI chips, core algorithms, technological, computer vision, NLP, and application, spanning various industries. The report notes security and finance sectors had particularly favorable conditions and the fastest business penetration of AI, while sectors like marketing, customer service, education were anticipated to see rapid growth soon.
What were iResearch's observations on the capital market and investment trends in AI in 2019?
iResearch observed the capital market in 2019 was kind of digesting the significant AI investments from preceding years, focusing on evaluating returns and commercial viability. But they anticipated a renewed acceleration of investment in specific sectors like manufacturing and public services after 2020, suggesting a strategic shift in investor focus. The report also noted a strategic dichotomy: domestic tech giants focused on building comprehensive AI platforms, infrastructure, ecosystems, while major overseas tech companies invest significantly in bolstering their core foundational AI R&D capabilities.
Can you give a more detailed breakdown of the total number and distribution of AI-related enterprises in China as of 2018 per iResearch?
The report states the total number was 2167 in 2018. As mentioned, the vast majority, 77.7%, were in the application layer, followed by the technological layer, 17.9%, developing core tech like CV, NLP, and finally the foundational layer, 5.4%, AI chip designers, core algorithm providers. In terms of primary enabling technologies used, the report found a relatively even distribution across machine learning, big data analytics, cloud computing, and robotics, highlighting the multidisciplinary nature of AI development.
The iResearch report also includes an AI industry map. What does this visual show?
The AI industry map offers a visual depiction of how AI companies in China are distributed and categorized within different subsectors. It shows the interconnectedness of companies in foundational tech, chips, enabling tech, CV, voice, NRP, and their application across various industry domains: finance, education, security, retail, etc. It's essentially a visual snapshot of the diverse, interconnected Chinese AI industry landscape.
What were iResearch's findings on the AI industry's performance in the capital markets?
Our research highlighted the significant rapid growth in AI investment in 2018, a period of substantial capital inflow. They provided specific data. 2015 through Q2 2019 saw 2,587 investment events, totaling $423.3 billion. The report noted that while overall AI investment remained strong, there was an observable shift. Investor focus moved towards more mature AI companies showing clear paths to commercialization, and increased interest in promising early-stage sectors like healthcare, advanced manufacturing, autonomous driving, suggesting more strategic capital allocation.
How did iResearch assess the overall maturity level of the AI industry across the different sectors it analyzed?
They evaluated AI adoption maturity across 10 industries based on two main dimensions: underlying infrastructure supporting AI, mainly industry digitization level, and potential for value creation via AI, market size, growth potential, AI applicability to challenges. Their analysis indicated sectors like finance, marketing, security, customer service generally had better digital infrastructure, a stronger foundation for AI. In terms of commercial penetration potential and value creation, they highlighted security, finance, education, customer service as having higher near-term potential. The report also noted challenges for industries like manufacturing, complex infrastructure, data acquisition hurdles, while identifying substantial future potential in healthcare, retail, transportation, as AI tech refines and addresses core industry pain points. Agriculture was considered slower due to limitations in tech foundations, business models, purchasing power. To get more granular, iResearch developed a comprehensive 2019 AI-enabled industry effect evaluation model considering a wide range of criteria for each industry. Market size, competitiveness, AI demand, core enterprise activity, tech drivers, solution need fit, policy support, data availability quality, IT infrastructure readiness, scene clarity, business model clarity, tech adoption cycle, implementation ease, financing availability.
Based on their in-depth analysis, where did iResearch see the most promising investment opportunities in China's AI sector?
Despite the significant attention and capital AI had already attracted, iResearch concluded the true market explosion hadn't fully happened yet, meaning substantial investment opportunities remained. Based on assessing opportunities, bottlenecks, and company growth cycles, they suggested that after the market digested previous investment hotspots like AI chips, facial recognition, there'd be an acceleration of investment in AI plus industry sectors, particularly manufacturing and public services starting after 2020. They specifically listed areas within foundational AI tech, advanced algorithms, new computing architectures, AI in manufacturing, smart factories, industrial automation, and public services, smart city initiatives, intelligent transport, as promising investment targets from 2019 to 2025 plus AI.
The iResearch report also overviews AI strategies of major global tech giants, domestic and international. Let's start domestic. How do they summarize Baidu, Alibaba, Tencent's AI strategies?
For Baidu, iResearch highlighted their strategic goal: consolidate mobile foundation, win the AI era. Emphasize Baidu Brain as their core AI platform, their one super multi-strong mobile product strategy, and open AI ecosystems like Apollo, autonomous driving, and DuerOS, conversational AI. Baidu's lead in smart connected vehicle road test licenses and high Xiaodu smart speaker shipments were noted. Plus, the importance of Baidu Smart Cloud, built on ABC, AI, big data, cloud computing. For Alibaba, the focus was AI for industries, integrating AI into Alibaba Cloud ET Brain platform, applying it across diverse sectors: industrial, financial, retail, transport. Mention Alibaba's strategic investments in AI companies, highlighted core strengths in leveraging vast commercial scenarios and robust cloud infrastructure, positioning Alibaba Cloud as the technical foundation for partners. Listed key ET Brain capabilities: voice interaction, image video recognition, and AI products. X-Link reasoning engine, PAI platform. Tencent's AI strategy centered on connection, applying AI to both consumer internet, game AI, content AI, and industrial internet via Tencent Cloud, YouTube Vision platform, Ethereal Shadow in healthcare, security, education, smart government, retail. Highlighted Tencent's strengths in user connectivity, tech innovation, and building an open ecosystem collaborating with partners.
What about major international tech companies like Google, Facebook, Microsoft? How did iResearch characterize their approaches?
For these global giants, iResearch noted a somewhat different emphasis: a greater focus on developing foundational AI capabilities, core computing power, underlying AI engines, and a strong commitment to open-source AI frameworks and research. Google's AI-first strategy mentioned their TPU chips, TensorFlow framework, AI features integrated across services like Google Assistant. Similarly, Facebook's use of AI for user profiling, recommendations, ads, and Microsoft enhancing Office and Azure Cloud with integrated AI, showcasing a strategy of deeply embedding AI into core products and infrastructure.
iResearch also delves into how AI is empowering the real economy, looking at specific industries. Let's start with the pan-security industry. Key insights.
iResearch uses a broad definition of AI security covering government, business, consumer needs. Notes a fundamental shift from passive monitoring to active recognition and prediction via AI, highlights significant policy support driving growth. Public Security Big Data, Snowbright Project, emphasizes AI's tangible impact, reducing investigation times, improving identity verification speed accuracy, enhancing visitor vehicle management efficiency. Key characteristics of AI in security: deep integration with specific scenarios, customized services, future trends, more data integration across networks, better cognitive computing in security systems. Describes the complex open ecosystem: chip companies, AI firms, security vendors, cloud providers, integrators, service providers. Projected the government business AI security market to exceed $70 billion by 2022. Strong CAGR from 2017. Breaks down hardware-software market share. Video surveillance dominates. Central processing storage side holds largest share. Similar breakdown for public security sector. Introduces major players: Hikvision, Dahua, Huawei, Safety, CloudWalk, SenseTime, with examples of strategies offering.
Next, how AI is impacting the traditional financial industry, according to iResearch.
The report identifies key AI application scenarios in traditional finance: smart risk control, credit assessment, fraud detection; AI-powered smart investment advisory; advanced ID verification tech; automated smart claims processing; AI-driven smart marketing; AI-assisted smart investment research platforms; intelligent customer service solutions; even AI and smart debt collection. Specifically explains how AI enables high-precision, low-cost risk control, overcoming limits of experience-based approaches and manual data labeling. Gives an example of improved fraud detection accuracy with AI systems. Outlines role as strategies of players, traditional financial institutions, internet finance firms, specialized AI tech providers. Details various approaches traditional institutions use for AI adoption. External procurement significant. Projected total AI tech investment by traditional financial institutions in China to exceed $58 billion by 2022. Banking course scenario: 70% investment, mainly via external procurement. Breaks down investment: 60% infrastructure, 40% application layer, hardware, AI cameras, ID systems versus software, marketing, risk control platforms.
What were the key findings on AI's role transforming the customer service industry in the iResearch report?
iResearch traces customer service evolution: traditional call centers, online platforms, cloud-based solutions, intelligent customer service robots via AI. Highlights significant cost-saving effects of AI, typically 10% cost reduction, leading currents potentially 30–40%. Points to new opportunities from analyzing standardized customer interaction data via AI. Discusses how cloud service providers, specialized AI firms are disrupting traditional market. Core competitiveness for cloud AI players in midstream tech layer, letting them expand into broader enterprise services. Total market size for smart customer service solutions projected at $16 billion by 2022. AI is a significant driver. Broader pan-intelligent customer service market potential estimated $60 billion by 2022. Discusses expanding business boundaries of intelligent customer service firms leveraging NLP standardized data to extend into other enterprise domains: office, healthcare, finance, gov, manufacturing. Evolving towards integrated intelligent systems. Outlines player structure: customer service robot vendors, internet firms, PS cloud providers, traditional customer service software vendors, highlighting respective strengths.
Finally, let's touch on the healthcare industry, as analyzed by iResearch. Key insights on AI's application here.
iResearch lists existing merging AI apps in healthcare: AI-assisted medical image reading analysis, AI-driven drug discovery support, intelligent health management tools for patients. Notes healthcare generally slower adopting new tech due to critical nature. AI medical imaging market in China projected near $1 billion by 2022. Emphasizes healthcare's massive data processing needs create a natural environment for AI, potentially leading to cost savings, faster drug development, improved patient health management. Gives examples of AI plus healthcare scenarios: intelligent auxiliary diagnosis, EHR voice input, vital sign monitoring, medical imaging analysis, surgical assistance, wellness management, drug R&D, disease prediction, but also discusses commercialization bottlenecks for AI medical imaging: high market entry barriers, regulation, long approval cycles, need for better product usability functionality for doctors, price sensitivity in healthcare market.
That was an incredibly thorough and insightful deep dive into China's AI application market in 2019, drawing from both the analysis and iResearch reports. It's clear 2019 was indeed a pivotal year. Rapid development, diverse applications emerging across sectors, significant investment shaping the landscape.
Indeed. You now have a much clearer, more nuanced understanding of the key trends, the driving forces, the emerging leaders defining China's AI application market trajectory at that crucial juncture.
So, considering all the diverse trends and applications we've explored today, it really makes you think about the bigger picture. What are the potential long-term societal and economic ramifications of this rapid AI advancement, not just within China, but globally? It's definitely something to contemplate further, perhaps explore on your own.
A profoundly important question to consider as we continue to witness this powerful technology evolve.
Thanks so much for joining us on this deep dive.